All right, what's up, Aries? Deborah here with Intuitive Guided Tarot. I'm going to do your monthly read for July, the overall energy. I'm going to be pulling the energy of you, your person, and your combined energy together. We're going to be doing some clarifying on it, and then I will pull your sin for the month of July, some clarifying with the Shadow Tarot, as well as a moon oracle, some messages from the universe, and some keywords to look out for. Okay, remember, time is fluid, so whenever you see this, if it resonates, then it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. Your message could be there. Also check your person's placements, because your message could resonate or be there as well, because energy is reversible. And the divine and masculine energy on the cards is just that. It doesn't mean it's a male or a female in your life. It's a masculine or a feminine energy, and we all carry both. Okay, so with that being said, without further ado, let's get to your reading. All right, Aries. Aries, for the month of July, what does Aries need to know? Thank you, universe, source, spirits, guides, angels. What can Aries know for the month of July? What does Aries need to know for the month of July? Overall energy for the month of July. Overall energy for the month of July. Okay, feels good. Let's get you a cut. And spread. Okay. Aries energy for the month of July. Aries partner's energy for the month of July. Well, that was pretty quick. And the combined energy for you both. Opportunity beckons. Okay. All right, Aries. Let's get into this reading. And before I even turn over these cards, I just want to say, through my ascension phase, I've been having like a bit of pains and cramps and other stuff going on. So my guy, who is an Aries, last night had got me a rum runner that I didn't finish. So I put it in my horoscope, said this would happen glass, and it's just kind of helping. I'm just sipping on it to kind of help, pineapple juice, blackberry liqueur, and some rum. But yeah. So you have a tipsy Deborah reading today. I'm just kidding. So Aries, your energy is master. Look, this is crazy. I saw this in another reading too. I believe it was Libra's. So the heart's in a cage here, and 5 and 1 is 6. And your person's energy is up the heart chakra. So we got Libra was the only one who had any chakras who came out until the last reading. Aquarius actually had a chakra come out. So when I get chakra cards, first of all, your person may need to work on their heart chakra. And then I pull the very top one off the deck, Simply Love. Simply Love. And it's a masculine aspect in a child. Okay? So, and your person's energy is also a 6. All right, so let's get into this further. All right, so let's clarify Aries' overall energy of Master, which is a major arcana, Master. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Universe, Source. What can we further tell Aries about Master? What can we further tell Aries about Master? All right, feels good. Let's get a cut. What's that trip monthly review? Oh, Saved $98 on taxes by getting my mileage. All right, Aries for the month of July. Master. Master. Oh my God, it did. You guys, the Four of Wands was trying to jump out for you. And then Justice is on top. So, wow. Okay. All right. Aries for the month of July. Master. Clarifying Master. Okay. Okay. Master. Whew. Okay. All of those are not coming. None of them flipped. But this did jump, and then this, and then this, and this. Wow, Aries. Wow. Aries for the month of July. Let me just get those. Way to go. There it is. Okay. Aries for the month of July. Aries. One more for Aries for the month of July. One more for Aries. What was trying to come out there? Okay. All right. Aries. You got two more Aries. Okay. All right. So, oh, you actually got four more. Okay, so, wow. Okay. All right, Aries, so the very first energy that like I was watching it and it slid all the way out the deck as I went was the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is passion, determination, fiery energy. Wands is, you know, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it's peace, happiness, and harmony. And these wands, the 1111 wands, because that's kind of what it represents, is, you know, like having a wish come true of either like a soul flame or a twin flame, a soulmate or a twin flame type union coming into. This can also represent marriage, family, and, you know, long-term relationships. So following that is the Eight of Pentacles, putting in the hard work, the time, the effort, the patience, everything that it takes to, you know, work towards that. Learning, hard work, and beginning, you know, like starting to ultimately manifest what it is that you want. And clarifying that is the forward moving Knight of Wands, which is a fast moving knight of passion, intensity, fire. He's fiery love, self-confidence, and motivation. Okay. And following that is Temperance, which is the time, the patience, the divine time, or, you know, when something is for you, the middle path, finding the meaning to it all, or, you know, why maybe something took so long, or why, you know, things had to happen the way they did in order, you know, for things to happen the way they do. Okay. The Temperance is, and this is Sagittarius energy, is kind of like, you know, just sitting back and knowing that the divine had already had this plan for you before it even happened. Okay. And, you know, because this is an angel that Temperance represents. And that's followed by the Empress, which this is Libra Taurus energy. This is the mother of the tarot. This is the highest of the tarot that you get. This is the ultimate, you know, soulmate, twin flame, like ultimate counterpart. You have a lot of you have a lot of divine cards and majors in your spread here already, with Temperance and the Empress and the Four of Wands, and we're not even finished, and this is clarifying a major over here. All right, so we're this is the mother of mothers, putting it out into the universe, what you want, and birthing it into your reality. Okay. And, you see all the little stars around her head, like she wears a crown of stars, which is all the wishes and manifestations coming down and being blessed with them. So then we have a forward moving Knight of Swords, which is looking back at all this as he moves forward. He's looking at all these, the first row of what he wanted to come about as he's starting to see it come about, or, him or her, but it's a male knight. But looking back and saying, what is it that maybe, moving forward, I need to address? So Swords is about logic and truth and reason. So the Knight of Swords moving forward is honesty, opposition, and conflict. Whatever it is that could slow you down or has you hesitant or anything like that needs to be looked at and addressed, looking back as you're moving forward. Because you also have the Seven of Swords energy, which is guarded. It's guarded. It's also having a keen mind, the intelligence and the security of, do I want to take all these swords, cut my losses and run away, take the swords before they can be used against you. But he's leaving two swords behind, two swords. So it's kind of like, I'm going to take all these swords of, all these thoughts or whatever it is for you, and I'm going to leave these two behind, and we're going to think about this, because moving forward, you're letting go of, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you're letting go of the fear of loss and despair, and starting to have hope. You're letting go of all the sleepless nights. You're like, okay, I'm not gonna go over and over and over. You're basically telling yourself, like, look, self, we're not fighting about this anymore. That's the best way I can put it. And then moving forward, clarifying that is the Fool, which the Fool is about, like, taking a risk, jumping in, not knowing where it's gonna go, but taking the risk anyways and hoping for the best kind of energy. The Fool's main keywords is like the innocence, new beginnings, the wonder, and the foolishness. Just, okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't know where I'm gonna land. I don't know what's gonna catch me, but I'm gonna jump off this cliff anyways, okay? And following that, looking back at that in reverse, is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's kind of like thinking that it's stupid, or thinking that you're exaggerating, or thinking that there's a potential for failure here. It's kind of having it in the back of your mind, because it's looking back, and the Knights that are looking back is thinking about everything that's going on, up into this point. And then you have a Six of Pentacles in reverse, which sixes are of the past. And it's about, the strings that were attached, the domination and the stinginess of everything that you did in the past that didn't work out for you. And that makes sense following this Knight in reverse and these Nine of Swords and all this going on back here. You're doing a lot of looking back, and you're really contemplating and seeing, like, whether this opportunity or this movement that you're making, or this goal, or whatever it is, new relationship, or that you're moving towards, is ultimately going to be for you. So you're going within and doing a lot of searching about it and thinking about how it felt in the past when it didn't, because these are in reversals, okay? And the Six is of the past. And following that is a reversed King of Cups. So how it made you feel. Cups is about love and emotions. And, reversed, it's a coldness, a mocking, or a warning. And so that's coming into you real strong. It's like, oh God, I don't want to get hurt again, or I don't want to, put my all into something, and then in the end, it's not pan out the way I want. This man is giving, to these children freely, like it's a selflessness. And, there's a forward moving Knight and a Fool and a Nine of Swords here, and a Seven of Swords. I kind of want to be sneaky, but do I want to? Do I don't? So there is some indecision here, and that's natural, because from the jump here, it looks like there's quite a bit happening quite fast, Aries. So let's look at the energy we have on the table here. So we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. We have air energy. We have the Fool, I believe that's Aquarius energy. We have, no, it's not Aquarius. That's air energy. The Fool. That may be Leo energy. So fire energy. We do have Pentacles, Cups, Wands, and Swords. So we basically have all elements here for you, Aries, moving forward. Now let's look at what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So the first card on the bottom of the deck that you don't see coming is the Two of Cups. And this is a romance, a union, a coming together, love, friendship, connection. And, which obviously we see here with the Four of Wands starting out your clarifiers. So we know that this is happening, as well as a Page of Pentacles in the upright. Ambition, diligence, the desire of going towards that. Pentacles is, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, grounding and stable. An Ace of Pentacles in a reverse, which is feeling like it's kind of like feeling like if you don't take this chance with this page, you send the news or message to move towards this, that there was going to be like a missed opportunity, or it could potentially be a bad investment or having financial problems. So it's a thought to think about. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune, which is saying that fate, karma, destiny, and the divine, the universe is on your side. So a lot of this thinking and things like that you've been in the process of it, it may be for nothing, because fate, karma, and destiny is on your side. Everything's happening exactly how it's supposed to happen for whatever reason it's supposed to happen. And that's followed by a Six of Swords in reverse. Sixes are, again, of the past. Swords is about logic and truth. Being that this in reverse it's following the fears and the worries, and it's saying farewell to them. Letting go of like the sadness of the past and moving forward. This is following the will, fate, karma, and destiny. Something that is meant to come in for you. And that's followed by the Eight of Wands, which is the fastest moving energy in the deck. Wands is passion, determination, fiery, like I've said over and over. And the Eight is travel, movement, and communication, like making that choice to go towards that. And the King of Swords, which is the intellect, the clever mind, the problem solver, the logic and truth, being ready to take the sword Excalibur, cut out whatever doesn't serve him, paying attention to everything closely with this, this bird of prey sitting right here on his arm, that even though the bird has the mask over its head, it's still very vicious. Okay, so it's like, he's very clever. He's a problem solver. He's very smart. But he won't stand no bullshit. Yes, this is the King of Swords. He's not gonna put up with just anything. And the Five of Cups. This is thinking about change, or the insight, the knowledge, the sadness that came with everything, before. The Three Cups that have spilt over, and not, it's kind of like looking at the two cups in front of you, but not picking them up and walking off with them to the river of like overflowing love and emotions over here. It's like seeing them, but not acknowledging them. And the Lovers. Jesus. Sorry, Aries. Lovers, twin flame soulmate, divinely orchestrated, an angel up here. This is the divine. Again, you have the Lovers. The very first card you had was the Two of Cups. You have the Four of Wands. There's a lot of twin flame soulmate energy coming through for you, Aries. You have Temperance. You have the Empress. Okay, let's move forward. All right. And then we have a bunch of reversals of letting go, making a decision, moving forward, a Queen of Swords, a counterpart to a King of Swords, a queen that won't take no bullshit, you know, logic, truth, and, you know, kind of like two similars, a Queen of Cups. So now we have the partner to the King of Cups, which is over here in reverse, but this Queen of Cups is in the upright. So all this that you were thinking about in the past that didn't come in for you in reverse here is showing that it may be coming in for you, you know, in the upright here. So now this is quite a bit to, you know, letting go of, moving on, releasing the abrupt conclusion of letting go of whatever it was in the past that kept you held back and in a conflict. This is, you know, making that choice. Two of Pentacles. This is pretty deep, Aries. All right, so okay, moving forward, I'm gonna set these here, and we're just gonna move these over a little bit. I'm gonna keep your cards on the table because I want to get into your partner's energy over here, and let's do some clarifying over here and see what's going on. All right. Overall, Aries, I think this is a really great read, you guys. Seems like some things are going the way, you know, you wanted them to. For the most part, you know, at a first glance here, it looks that way. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Universe, Source. What can we tell Aries about their partner's energies, thoughts, feelings, expectations, etc., for the month of July? Or the person they're dealing with, the person they came here with, for the person they're in a relationship with or moving towards. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Universe, Angels. One more. Oh, that one was wonky. Okay, one more. There we go. Let's get a cut. Let me get my leg off this table so I don't shake anything. Okay. Aries person, month of July. Aries person for the month of July. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Universe, Angels, Source. Aries person for the month of July. Ooh, that was explosive. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay. Aries person for the month of July. The world just kind of did its thing and then flipped back in. All right. Aries person for the month of July. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Universe, Angels, Source. Aries person. That Five of Pentacles did want to come out, I'm sure. Okay, Aries person. All right. Jesus. All right. So let's look at your person, Aries. All right. So looking at your person, starting off their energy right off the rips is a reverse King of Wands. A reverse King of Wands. This is arrogance, narcissism, and impulsiveness. Okay, so this is like literally, you know, thinking about somebody who jumps into something really quick, or they're arrogant, or they're narcissistic about a situation. Then you have a Four of Cups in reverse, which is talking about somebody who was bitter, angry, or had a lot of apathy, okay? So remember, as we work through your person's energy, this is moving up into what this person had to go through. Probably why it took Temperance over here so long, okay, to heal this person, okay? Three of Cups, which is about, you know, the gratitude, the happiness, putting the offspring of putting it out, you know, being grateful for, you know, what it was that they wanted, or the celebrations that they were having, thankful before it even came in for them. The Five of Wands, the letting go of the conflict, the strength, to find strength in the conflict, in the competition, being able to work through what that was for them in their heart with the Ace of Cups, towards opportunity, great love, and joy, towards making, aces are about new and decisions of new, towards making a choice with their heart about love and emotions, and you know, forward moving therein. Towards, looks like a Nine of Cups, which is dreams, enjoyment, and happiness, working on the 10th cup, which is the ultimate wish fulfillment, the happiness, the, you know, having it all, you know, wanting to move towards that. But it looks like that's clarified by a 10 of Swords. There was a sudden ending, a failure, and, you know, a backstabbing that went on that I think, you know, probably kept this person stagnant for a while. Because after that, the passion, the fire, the determination, the energy is reversed with an Ace of Wands. The courage, desire, and positivity was a missed opportunity, miscommunication, and delay. So it's saying that, you know, this person had to probably heal from this 10 of Swords and that conflict and whatever it was they went through, because they spent a lot of time in the recovery, the hardship, and the crisis of everything with the Five of Pentacles right here. They spent a lot of time in thinking about it all. You know, seeing that key in the corner, being able to unlock that door at any time and choose a route, but not doing it. Just being stuck in the stagnant, nah. And manifesting, wishing upon a star the whole time they're healing and grieving and going through whatever it is that this person went through. Because their energy starts out real rough over here with, you know, it starts out with narcissism and, you know, the arrogance and the impulsiveness and just a lot going on, like, you know, being quick to speak or say things or do things or act, or just out of hurt and fear and anger. And as you move forward, it's finding a way to let go of this conflict and celebrating with others and going inside and, you know, intuitively listening and always manifesting at the same time, or putting it out into the universe what they're wanting as they're letting go of all this that they didn't want, to simply love again. Okay, this is I think that's important. It's clarifying to simply love. This has been a challenge for your person. What you don't see coming at the bottom of their deck is the Empress and the Upright. The Empress and the Upright. Being able to birth and put it out into the world what it is that they want, standing in their full power, the Mother of Tarot, the, you know, the highest of the high, the ultimate counterpart. The Devil in reverse, letting go, releasing, healing from, and finding a freedom to restore control from something that kept them trapped for a long time. The Knight of Cups, the romance, the infatuation, the well-being. This is the paramour, the knight in shining armor, who comes in with roses on his horse and is ready to make a forward movement towards what it is that he wants. The Four of Wands, the union, the commitment, the relationship, the togetherness, the 1111 twin flame soulmate card. The, you know, putting in the time or effort towards that. The celebration that comes along with it, the fun, the inner child, the, you know, the sun, the ultimate twin flame soulmate card. The joy, the happiness, the celebration, the success, the pleasure. A Three of Swords in reverse, letting go of the heartbreak, the insult, the fraud, and the painful experience, like moving on from it. The Emperor, this is your energy, Aries, and it is also the ultimate counterpart to the Empress. How did I know if you have the Empress over here in your energy, it was going to come out in your person's energy? The counterparts. These are who stands under the Four of Wands, under the Maypoles. These are the lovers in the Lovers card, the Two of Cups. These are the two that make this happen. These are the all four kings put together make an Empress. All four queens make an Empress. Okay? The Chariot, as above, so below, and moving towards that. Moving towards it. The self-control, the discipline, the success, the knowing which road you want to travel and going down it. The Page of Swords, the news, the messages, the Facebook message, Instagram, Twitter, the social media, the text message, the email that comes in that kind of gives you the clear mind, the adventure, and the new experience of what it is that they're wanting to move towards here. And a Tower in reverse. So, with the Tower in reverse, this is a disaster avoided, delaying a disaster, or a fear of suffering. There may be something that's going to come in for your person. It's going to happen. That they're barely avoiding, or they're delaying, or they're, something that they're averting at this time that's going to come in for them, and it's going to hit pretty hard. Probably going to affect you both, seeing how crazy and strong this relationship already is. I mean, this is insane. But there's going to need to be strength in it, courage. There's going to need to be inner strength, conviction, compassion, understanding, some kind of ending of a cycle for to birth a new one, death and rebirth, the ending of something so something new can begin, or coming to a realization about something so something new can begin, or just the ending sometimes is what death can signify. And it's followed by the Knight of Wands in reverse, and your person started out with a King of Wands. So the Knight of Wands in reverse is saying that this is going to be some kind of fast-moving night that is going to, and it's looking back at all these cards. So it's going to be some kind of fast-moving night with impatience, anger, and arguments, and it may cause your person to go into reversed hermit mode for a while. Reversed hermit mode. This is kind of an isolation, a withdrawal, loneliness, or a rejection. And a Seven of Swords type energy, which is what you've had over here in your spread. But I'm seeing with intuition, divine guidance, and just listening to what it is inside of this person with the Ace of Swords, the reason, the illuminating, and the sharp mind, they'll be able to start because the aces are about new cycles, be able to move into a new cycle back in their Nine of Pentacles energy, self-sufficient, with their King of Swords, with ultimately walking away and leaving the heavy burden and just being done with it. I mean, so there's quite a bit going on here, Aries, even with your person, which I'm pretty sure you already know. You already knew it was a challenge, because you have Temperance over here, and a lot of it looks like a lot of waiting and contemplating and thinking between the both of you. Lots of things that you had to go through and let go of, starting off, what you don't see is an Empress and a reverse devil. Okay, it's kind of some deep stuff here. All right, so let's get all these cards out of the way. Let's get all these cards out of the way. It's quite a bit of a mirroring energy going on here between the two of you, with mastering it and simply loving again. Opportunity beckons, the combined energy. So now what we're going to do, Aries, this is a new thing I started implementing. There's an infinity symbol in here saying that it's just one. It's not multiple others, it's just one. So that means, that it takes 2 and 2 to make 4 to make 1. So we got our people here. Now let's look at this forward movement, or because 4s are about making the movement towards change, towards something different, okay? And this is what you're both doing with opportunity beckons. So if we were a fly on the wall, or if we were spying on you, Aries, and your person, if we merged you two together as one soul, one person, one thought, one feeling, like all that, like merged you together, and you were sharing the same, like literally what kind of I breathe you in, you breathe me in type thing. If we were literally making one person out of 2, what are the combined feelings between them both? We've seen their separate feelings, which, they both have their separate things going on, of course, everybody does. But let's see what it would be like together. Thank you, angels, universe, source, spirit, guides, ancestors. What does Aries need to know if we were to combine them together with their person? What would Aries need to know if we were just to merge them into one? Just get a cut. And what else? What else would Aries need to know? Okay, Aries. So, combining you and your person together. Right off the rip, okay? 9 of Wands. This is about making a decision, a movement, a choice, a change, finding the strength, the recognition, and the delimitation. You both had to do this. The 8 of Pentacles. You're both going to have to learn, put in hard work or, effort towards a beginning, whatever this is that you're wanting to grow and move forward with towards a 10 of Pentacles happiness, wish fulfillment. The Fool in reverse, being very hesitant for a long time, being naive, feeling like you would be taken advantage of, or like it's reckless to jump in. See, both of you are thinking this, like you had the energy of the Fool in yours earlier, but your combined energy together is kind of like feeling like it's a bit reckless. The 10 of Wands, which is burnt out, pressure, or overwhelmed. Sun powered, okay, email, sorry, Aries. This is kind of like it being a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take on. And you may feel like, you're burnt out, or there's too much pressure, or you're overwhelmed, or, like you have been, or it's even, I would say what I'm feeling from this is It's going to take more patience. It's definitely going to take more patience for both of you. And you do have temperance here at the very end. So it's definitely going to take, okay. So moving forward, you're both in a Nine of Pentacles energy, you know, like success, great love, rewards, kind of like, I don't need anybody, but I want somebody to complete me, okay? You're both in this energy. You're both in a Three of Swords energy, which is the, Three of Swords in reverse, which is thinking back to the insult, the fraud, and the painful experience that you went through, you know, at one time or another, that probably has you all in your head moving forward, with a reversed Two of Pentacles, which is a loss of balance, disorganized and carefree. It's kind of like, do I or do I not, you know, and want to move forward with this? Because I spent a lot with the Five of Cups again. This was, remember, both of your energies, the Five of Cups, the insight, the knowledge of the sadness that has already come to pass. The Three Cups that are spilt over, the spilt milk, but the two that are ready to be picked up and walked off with. Two Cups that was in your partner's what you don't see coming first card. Those Two Cups. The strength, the courage, the passion, the willingness, the being able to find whatever it is inside of you to work through it, the conviction, even if you want to, you know, like this is both of you, remember, and the temperance, the divine timing, the patience, the middle path, the finding the meaning to it all. I feel like there's going to be a lot of this for both of you, because what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the inner voice, the intuition, the divine truth, the wisdom, the unconscious of the High Priest here. Gonna have to listen to it. I mean, both of you definitely are gonna have to listen to whatever it is inside that's telling you to do, ultimately. The Star, the ultimate, the hope, the faith, the rejuvenation, the healing, the being able to build from that, and knowing that with all that, knowing intuitively with all that, you begin building, okay? The Hierophant in reverse, which is, this is the man who stands in front of the Emperor and the Empress and has them, you know, they, as they say their vows or they come into this relationship. The Hierophant is kind of like the counterpart to the High Priestess. So we have one in reverse and one in the upright here. One's a feminine, one's a masculine energy. The Hierophant in reverse is also speaking on contracts or higher divine truths, you know, coming to light, and it may cause some kind of distraction within this union or partnership, okay, because it is in reverse. And yeah, servitude, conviction, blind faith. It's kind of like, what is this? Why is this happening? Can we overcome this when it does happen? I mean, there's some things going on here with, you know, for both of you combined together here. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is the exaggeration, the feeling stupid, or a potential dishonesty, with the reversed Emperor, which is chaos, anger, tyranny, or domination. A reversed Three of Cups, which is feeling distance, gossip, or overindulgence. A reversed Page of Swords, news messages, social media messages, or news that may come in that, you know, some kind of email or text message with swords, which is logic and truth, for discord, conflict, that could cause discord, conflict, or tactlessness. An Ace of Swords in reverse, this again, sword of logic and truth, of separation, difficult times, or confusion. So there's an Empress in reverse, and a Queen of Swords, and a Lovers in reverse, and a Four of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles, and a King of Swords. So we have King and Queen of Swords both here in the upright. That's automatically telling me there's going to have to be some logic and truth. It's going to have to be seen for for, you know, what it is, Aries. There's a Lovers in the reverse. Something is definitely going to come in between this divine union. There's a lot of swords here. There's four of cups, which is a new opportunity, but somebody not paying attention to it. And then we have a reversed emperor and a reversed empress. And if we come back over here, so this is counterparts, both being indifferent. There may come a test to whatever it is that you're moving towards or trying to build, is what I'm getting over this for both of you. For both of you. And it may be why it's clarifying this card of, you know, the whole world and the planet and the universe is right here, and he's standing here with his back turned to it, looking out at the stars, talking with source, going within this divine knowledge and intuition that came out right from the beginning, followed by the star. Going within and being like, you know, what is it? What is it that I need to hear, that I need to know, or I need to listen to for what I want? Okay? So, that's what I have for you, Aries. Combined you together with your partner. Looks like there's quite a bit going on between you both. I've seen multiple of the same cards over and over, so it's definitely a direct message. Let's move into your sin for the month of July. All right, Aries. What is Aries' sin for the month of July? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Universe, Source. What is Aries' sin for the month of July that they may need to recognize, take a look at, have some discernment, or utilize? No, you don't want to utilize a sin, but you want to recognize it and, you know, figure out what you need to do about it. Okay, Aries' sin for the month of July. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Universe, Source. Aries' sin for the month of July is the child I was meant to be. The child I was meant to be. 8, self, whole, oneness. So automatically I just felt inner child trauma. There's something that's going to come up. Something's going to happen. And you're going to have to turn to the inner child in you to find the answers to it. I'm strongly feeling, and it's clarified by a full moon energy right here. Okay? So let's get some clarifiers from the Shadow Tarot on this. Let's get all of Aquarius energy shuffled around out of here. These cards are so wonky. Okay, let's get a cut. And a spread. Clarifying, Shadow Tarot clarifying the child I was meant to be. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Universe, Angel, Source. What are the shadow clarifiers for the child I was meant to be? The child I was meant to be for Aries. Okay. Okay. Okay, so clarifying the child I was meant to be, we have the Queen, the Healer, and the Animal. So the Queen, which is 10 and 1 is 11, a master number, is kind of, it almost signifies like the Empress, like that inner knowing and the standing in the power, the knowing that who or what it was. With the Queen, could have been a mother figure or a female, high female influence in your life, okay? The Healer, being able to heal from mind, body, and spirit, because it's showing 3 things within this egg here from this 3-headed snake, which is like, a deception or a false perception of this egg with the mind, body, and spirit. And see, there's an eye in there, and there's kind of the world, and there's a tear, which could represent, the crying of spirit. And it's 25, 5 and 2 is 7. So, spirituality and like the highest, most, source. So, looks like source and a high female influence, and the Animal, which is 21, 2 and 1 is 3. 3s are about making a decision to move towards change. It's making the decision. The animals also have instincts, and they rely on those instincts a lot. So this is clarifying the child you was meant to be. So what I'm getting strongly from this is there's a strong female influence that has a lot of precedence in your life, and you've may had to do either some emotional healing, or has always been the one there to catch you, or has been the strong female influence of your life. And it may, with this animal here, it may come to a time and point where you are going to have to rely on your instincts instead of relying, on the original queen of your life, or there may be another queen in your life coming in to help heal you from animal instincts. It's however you want to look at it, but it's clarifying the sin of the child I was meant to be. Something you never got to do, you never got to be, or you never got to have, either, of course, in your past, because this is talking about a child, an inner child. So all the growing that you've done up until this point, we're only as old as we allow ourselves to be. You could still be a child inside that needs to grow. Full-grown men could be very immature. They're full-grown women could be very immature. This could apply in many ways. So take it how it resonates for you, Aries. You know exactly when you've seen the cards what you felt from it, and that's how it applies. All right, let's get your messages from the moon. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Universe, Angels, Source. What is Aries' messages from the moon? What can we tell Aries from the moon? Mother Luna. Mother Luna, what do you have for Aries for the month of July that Aries may need to know? Let's get a cut. The Spirit, Guide, Universe, Angels, there is right on the rib. Power. 6 and 1 is 7, again, about source. So I feel like there's, what you don't see, because the moon is the unseen, is there's a lot of power coming to you. You're going to feel within your power. You're going to be standing in your power. You're very powerful. You're going to be able to, her hands are kind of out here, but you don't see them, but there's these lights coming up from both of them. You're going to be able to discern what kind of balance is needed in your life, is what the moon is telling you. Okay, let's get your keywords. Keywords for Aries for the month of July. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Universe, Angel, Source. Keywords for Aries for the month of July. keywords, things that may pop up that they may need to recognize, take a look at, use discernment, or utilize. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Universe, Angels, Source. Keywords for Aries. Let's get a cut. Okay. 3 keywords for Aries. Universe, Angels, Guides, Source. Keywords for Aries that they may need to utilize, use discernment, recognize, or, oh my Jesus. All right, Aries, let me get your last keyword here, and then we'll go over these. Okay, so your first keyword is engagement ring. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean an engagement ring. I mean, I don't know, it could be a ring of some sort or something, I don't know, or some kind of circular, I don't even know, okay? But it is a circle with a diamond, and diamonds withstand anything. And so it's kind of like, you know, the engagement, the partnership, the commitment, eternity, completion, union. And you will know how that resonates for you, Aries. I don't, you know, personally, I don't think it means a literal engagement, especially if you're like in the beginning stages of something. I'm not sure. But talking, interested, conversing more, waiting messages, texts, calls, emails, hoovering. It's kind of like, you know, this is kind of more like if you're at the beginning of something, the growing stages kind of card here. I have heard before of promise ring type things where, you know, somebody gives a ring of promise, like, I'm gonna be yours, or we're gonna figure this out, or whatever it is, you know, in abundance. So keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So Aries, your keywords are pretty straightforward. There's going to be a union, a partnership, and a commitment. There's definitely some talking. There's some messages, texting, calling. There's lots of interest being showed. There's lots of abundance coming in for this. There's, you know, staying positive and manifesting. Keep putting it out into the universe, what you want, having gratitude before you even receive it, and bliss within, you know, what this is. Take it how it resonates, utilize it how it resonates. And let's get your messages from the universe, and I'm going to let you guys get out of here. Messages from the universe for Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Angel, Source. You guys got jokes. Sorry. Whew. Thank you, angels, universe, guides, source, ancestors. What are the messages from the universe for Aries? What are y'all trying to do? Let me go have a talk with these higher beings up here. All right, let's get you guys a cut. I did say at the beginning, you know, my new guy is an Aries, so you can probably see where my emotions are a little like, whoa. All right, so yeah. All right, message from the universe. There it is. Okay. So you have, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. All right, so that's like, you know, finding what it is inside of you, that gratitude, the bliss, the happiness, kind of like what your keywords were saying, the gratitude and the bliss, and the universe is going to support you in whatever it is you do, Aries. You just got to, you know, connect to your inner child, the person inside of you, your joyful presence, okay? And your other message is, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Okay, you notice there's a lot of dark, shadowy side here, like surrounded the sun that's going to shine through it all. The fearless freedom lights up the world. So take that how it resonates. These are the messages I have for you, Aries. I hope you all have a blessed, less stressed, highly favored, highly protected, beautiful rest of the month of July. And until I see you guys in the next reading,